students, now we are going to see about some extra topics about Python. In that, first we will see about conditional statement, which is a if statement. So let us see which parts we are going to see here. The if statement, the if else statement, comparing string means how to compare string values, nested decision structures, and the if elif else statement, logical operators, and the boolean variables. So let us start. First one, what is the if statement? So if is a control structure. It is logically designed that controls order in which set of statements execute. Next one is a sequence structure, set of statements that execute in order they appear. And the next one is a decision structure, specific action perform only if a condition is exit. So there are basically three things. One is a control structure, sequence structure, and decision structure. In case of control, we have a control on these type of statements, or which are based on a logical designs, sequence which runs or which get executed as per they are showing in the coding. And the decision structure, it is depend on the permission, or it depends on the condition. If the given condition is true, then and then only it will perform the operation. If the given condition is false, it will go to the next statement. Or this decision structure is also called as a selection structure. So let us see if statement. In a flowchart, diamond represents true or false condition that must be tested. Or in short, diamond indicates the condition, and we are using if for checking the conditions. Next one is the action can be conditionally executed, or we can call it as a perform only when condition is true. It means if the given condition is true, then only it will execute the given code. Next one, single alternative decision structure. So provides only one alternative path of the execution. It means if condition is not true, exit the structure. So next one is about there is a one diagram is given. So see here. So condition has started, cold outside. If value is true, means the given condition is true, then it will goes for wear a coat. If the value or the condition is off or false, condition means cold outside is the condition, means is cold outside. If the answer is true, then it will go to the true part, which is where we have written wear a coat. And if it's cold outside, if the answer is false, then it will go for the false part, which is written afterwards. So it is about the if statement. In short, it is a condition where we check true or false values. Next one, in case of Python, what is the syntax? So syntax is if keyword or if word, then there is a condition, and after condition there is a colon. Colon means you can see there are two dots after n or after condition. It indicate it is a compound statement, means with this statement there are multiple statement which we need to perform at the same time. That's why it is called as a compound statement. So after colon there are two statements, and here you can see clearly that the statement are written little bit inside as compared to if word. You can see that. So it is called as a intent. Intent means when there are the compound statement, then we need to write next part of that compound statement little bit inside as compared to first statement. Next one, first line known as the if clause. You can see here. It includes keyword if followed by condition. The condition can be true or false. When the if statement execute, the condition is tested, and if it is a true, the block of statements are executed. So when the condition is true, then and then only these statements are executed. Otherwise it will go to the next line. Otherwise block statements are skipped. Next one, it is a Boolean expression and the relational operators. We have seen last time what are the relational operators. So boolean means which will gives two values, true or false. So the expression tested by if statement to determine if it is a true or false. For example, a is greater than b, so it will give answer true if a is greater than b, and it will give answer false if a is not greater than b. Next one, relational operators. So determines whether a specific relationship exists between two values. For example, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to, etc. So see here. So this is a greater than equal to and less than equal to operators test more than one relationship. It is enough to one of the relationship to exist for a expression to be true. Next one is a double equal to. This operator determines whether the two operands are equal to one another. Do not confuse with assignment operator. Assignment operator is a single equal to. Then not equal to. So this operator determines whether the two operands are not equal. Next one, here you can see meaning and the expression. So x is greater than y. So here x is greater than y. X is less than y. X is greater than equal to y. X is less than equal to y. X is equal to y, and x is not equal to y. So these are the statements which are comes under logical. So using boolean expression with greater than relationship operator. So see here, diamond indicate if statement we have seen. You always keep in mind diamond indicate a condition, and in that diamond we have written sales is greater than 50,000. If the given sale is greater than 50,000, then the condition becomes true and it will goes for a bonus equal to 500. If sales is not greater than 50,000, then it will goes for a false part. Next one, any relational operator can be used in a decision block. For example, if balance is equal to 0, if payment not equal to balance. It is possible to have a block inside another block. Example, if statement inside a function. Statements in inner block must be intended with respect to outer block. See here, intent means after if statement, what are the statements are there inside if, we need to provide some indentation. Indentation means some space as compared to if statement or as compared to outer block. Then dual alternative decision structures, two possible path of execution. Firstly, we have seen only if true or false. Now there are the two things where if condition is true, what to do, and if condition is false, what to do. So there are two options. One is for true and one is for false. So one is taken if condition is true and the other if condition is false. So syntax if condition statements else other statement. Means if the condition is true, it will execute statements, and if the condition is false, it will execute other statement. If clause and else clause must be aligned, means they should be in a single line, and the statements and other statements should be a little bit inside as compared to if and else. So statement must be constantly intended. So see here, there are the two options. One is that if temperature is less than 40, answer if it is a true, then it will a little cold, isn't it? And if the temperature is not less than 40, then nice weather we are having. So these are the two options which are executed if the condition is true and if the condition is false. Once these statements are executed, it will goes to the next line or next part of the program. Here also you can see if condition. See here, if condition and the else, it is written, you can see here, if condition and else. So if condition statement etc, else statement etc. If the condition is true, this block of statement is executed. Then control jumps to here to the statement following if else statement. And next one, here you can see If condition is false, this block is get executed. This block means the if statement block, and then control jumps here to the statement following the if and else statement. It means if the condition is true, it will execute if part. If the condition is false, it will execute false part or else part. Next one is a comparing string. So string can be compared using double equal to symbol and not equal to symbol. So string comparison are case sensitive. String can be compared using less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Compared character by character based on the ASCII value for each character. If shorter word is substring of longer word is greater than the shorter word. So let us see. So there are two things. One is a Mary, second one is a Mark. So Mary, M has a 77 as a ASCII value. Small a has a 97, R has a 114, Y has a 121. Then here again M has a 77, A has a 97, R has a 114 and K has a 107. So like that we can compare it based on the ASCII values. A decision structure can be nested inside another decision structure. Means first we have seen if statement, then we have seen if else statement. Now the part where in a single if we can write another if also. It is called as a nested. Nested means in a first block, means inside a first block we have written second block, and inside the second block we have written third block. Like that it is called as a nested. So commonly needed in programs. Determine if someone qualifies for a loan, they must meet two conditions. Must earn at least $30,000 per year, must have been employed for at least 2 years. So check first condition, and if it is a true, check the second condition. Let us see this program or this flowchart. So here salary is greater than 30,000. If the true, then it goes for is years on job is greater than equal to 2. If it is true, it will go for you qualify for the loan. Suppose the first condition is true, that is the salary is greater than 30,000 and years of job is not greater than 2 years, then it will print you must have been on your current job for at least 2 years to qualify. And suppose the first condition is false, then it will goes you must earn at least $30,000 per year to qualify. So it is about nested. Nested means inside one if statement there are the another if statement is used. So here you can see if the condition is true, we have written one more condition, so it is called as a nested one. The nested decision structure and if else statement, if, elif and else statement. So important to use proper indentation in a nested decision structure. Important for Python interpreter, makes code more readable for programmer. Rules for writing nested if statement. Else clause should align with matching if clause. Statements in each block must be consistently intended, means properly you need to provide indentation. Then the if elif statement. So if elif else statement, special version of a decision structure, makes logic of nested decision structures simpler to write. You include multiple elif statement. For example, syntax: if condition 1 statements, elif condition 2 statement, and the else statements are there. Or in simple we can say that suppose we want to compare max number among two numbers. So how we can write? Suppose these variables are a and b, then we can write if a is greater than b colon, then we can print as a is a max number, or we can write else b is a max number. But suppose there are three variables, that is a, b, c, then inside if we need to write if a is greater than b and a is greater than c, then inside that if we can write print a is a max, then elif we need to use. In elif we can write elif b is greater than c colon, then we can print b is a max number, and in case of else we can write c is a max number. Suppose there are 5 variables, then we need to write if statement 1 time, then elif statements 3 time, and the else statement 1 time. It means when the conditions are more, then we can increase the number of elif statement. Means we need to use if 1 time and else 1 time, but if the conditions are more, we can write elif statements again and again. So alignment use with if else statement. If elif and else clauses are aligned, conditionally executed blocks are constantly indented. If elif else statements is never required, but logic easier to follow, can be accomplished by nested if else. Code can become complex and indentation can cause problematic long lines. So see here, this is a very good example of nested decision structure. So first, score is greater than 90. If the condition is true, it will print your grade is A. If the condition is false, it will goes to the next one where it checks score is greater than equal to 80. If that is true, then it will print your grade is B. If that condition is false, then it will goes to the next part, where score is greater than equal to 70. If it is a true, it will print your grade is C. If that condition is false, it will goes for score is greater than equal to 60. If the value is true, it will gives your grade is D. And suppose the score is less than 60, then it will print your grade is a F or your grade is a false. So suppose we want to display or we want to write code for this flowchart, then how we can write? So we can write if score is greater than equal to 90, then inside that if we can write print your grade is a A. Next one, elif score is greater than equal to 80, inside that elif I can write your grade is B. If elif score is greater than equal to 70, we can write your grade is C. Then elif score is greater than equal to 60, then we can write your grade is a D. And lastly, for else we can write your grade is a false. So logical operators, we have seen operators that can be used to create complex Boolean expression, and then OR operators, binary operators connect two Boolean expressions into compound Boolean expression. NOT operator is there, which is a unary operator, reverse the truth of the Boolean operands. So AND is used to combine two conditions, OR is check two conditions. If any condition is true in case of OR, then condition gives answer true. But in case of AND, if both conditions are true, then and then only it will give answer true. So here you can see that take two Boolean expressions as operands creates compound Boolean expression that is true only when both sub expressions are true, can be used to simplify nested decision structures. So truth table is there. False and false, it will give answer false. False and true, it will give answer false. True and false, it will give answer false. But when both conditions are true, then and then only it will give answer true. Then in case of OR operator, you can directly see this truth table where false and false, it will give answer false. False and true, then it will give answer true. If true and false is there, then also it will give answer true. And true is there, it will give answer true. In short, in case of AND condition or when you are using AND operator, the both conditions should be true, then and then only it will execute that part of code. But in case of OR, if both conditions are false, then only the condition is false, otherwise the condition is true. So today we have seen about control statement, which is about if statement. Thank you.